Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode after I got myself did by the server. Now, as far as I'm aware, Artie has not reset my player data yet because that would be really bad if it happened right now. But instead, I'm going to ask one of these fine gentlemen to take their clothes off for me while we do the intro.
There you go.
That... does this create... Okay, no, yeah, I like... Dirth, you're a good man. Because this goes faster. It moves faster, doesn't it?
Maybe.
I think it moves a little bit faster. Anyways, so intro time. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to conscript these fine gentlemen to help me with the actual moving forward of the new farming area. In addition to that, because we do have the extra hands on deck here, we can actually go ahead and also have the added advantage of maybe doing some of the automation stuff that will be required. Things should also go a lot faster, so I'm kind of hopeful. I'm hoping that this will be a good thing. Let me see if actually this remembers what I was doing. It does! Wonderful! And we definitely need dread lamps. Okay, cool. So, anyways, today's game plan, and I'm sure the guys have not a whole lot of clue as to what the game plan is. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Have you guys watched my episode lately?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and I'm assuming that text is just like, I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
So, basically, for let's just make sure everyone's on the same page. The game plan here is that we're gonna go ahead and work on our mystical agriculture stuff, as well as our bonsais. But we're gonna do mystical agriculture first because we don't have quite as much of that set up yet. We have a decent existing stockpile of bonsais. I'm not too worried about that, but I would like to go ahead and knock out some mystical agriculture things. So within one section of the server, at least, I want it to be like one chunk that we can just leave unchunk loaded if we absolutely need to. And otherwise we can just leave on and it can accrue and we don't have to have it like lag down for anyone's personal player thing. Only server burden, which would mean that Artie's house will catch on fire at some point, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna worry about getting this done. So, let me go ahead and give Dirth back his gear. Just kidding, that was my gear. Well, whatever, it has higher durability anyways, congratulations.
Oh, like we can't repair it or anything.
Yeah, we can throw it. Yeah. Okay, so this is where we left off. So, gentlemen, if you would follow me, because I'm going to spend a little bit of time having to make a new pick, because I am the dumb. So, over yonder, up north, past the taiga area, because taiga's butts, we have the scaffolding, I think, set. I just have to actually make the dirt. So this here is the baseline for where we're going to have our farm set up. You'll notice that only the very first platform has dirt in it, but the wooden platforms go all the way up. And at the very tippity top of everything, there's nothing special going on. But you'll know that we have like a little bit of a extra bit of wood there up top to mark kind of like this is as far as you go. But we have all this set up and we need to fill in each of these wooden sections with dirt. Once we have completed filling this in with dirt, then we have to till the land. Once we've tilled the land, we can go ahead and then make sure that we're all good to go by having ourselves a little bit of a fancy schmancy seed and stuff going on in the collection process. So for each of these, we're going to need harvesters, and the harvesters are going to be aimed towards each of the plots, obviously. Each one of these plots is 15 by 15, so it's going to be able to gather for us quite a bit of mystical agriculture things. There should be enough here for every single type of seed. If we don't have the seed currently, that is fine. We're not going to worry about that. I would say that for the very bottom one, for the base one, that is the one that has extra slots. So I think we fill it in from the top to bottom according to tiers and stuff like that. I think that would be relatively sensible, but yeah, sound good?
And what are we? So
Sounds
for
good to
water, are we going to use the just the crystal growth in the middle of each 15 by 15, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you don't know what Artie was talking about right there, so there's the growth crystals, and it goes up to tier 2. And my thought is that we just go ahead and we make it so for each of these platforms, we make ourselves 4, I guess, per. And then that way there is plenty of water and stuff. I don't know if these will accelerate and stack on top of one another. I'm kind of hoping they do, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, I kind of
I think they
feel
used
like
to, didn't they?
Well, I know that the regular growth crystals do, but I don't know if like the actual like ultra crystals do or not. The nice thing is that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, so I built these so they're 5 apart. So we could put the growth crystals in such a way where they hit up 2 different sections, 2 different levels per. If we really wanted to, we could, I guess we could resize it and squish them down more by like having more space between them. So I'm thinking that we'll probably just hang out with whatever we need with what we have currently. But I think we only have a crystal growth 2 actually for.
No, I made a.
Oh, you made a tier 3.
We have two tier 3s, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a very good looking bat farm.
Don't say this. Don't say this, Tex. It's hurtful. All right, so I would recommend you bind your ender books and whatnot. I am actually going to... Oh, also at the very bottom, so I'm going to be filling in a lot of this with dirt. There are some diamond hose at the very bottom here. But, yeah. It should just be a matter of getting some things together, and then should be relatively straightforward. Let me see here real quick. So, yeah, we have some diamond hose in here. I got some mega torches that I'm going to put down to make sure that we don't have spawns everywhere. And then we have this ender chest that has a whole bunch of dirt. I can handle, in theory, I can handle putting all the dirt down because I've learned about the copy thing from chat earlier today, which should be pretty good. But
Copy thing?
yeah, there's a thing from the building gadgets mod called the copy paste gadget, which allows me to copy and paste, and that has been super duper helpful.
Oh.
So here, as an example,
Okay.
if you go to the second level here, I'll do a demonstration. If you're curious about this, get to the second level now, or forever hold your snot. I don't know.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay. So,
Ah.
is everyone who wants to be here?
Yep.
Okay. So you see how it's like kind of like half made.
Mhm.
Okay. If I do this, see how I filled in all the wood.
No.
It-
I thought all this wood was already here.
No, that's
Oh,
why
the
I said
corners.
there's like half of it that wasn't like fully built, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll just actually there is something that I meant to test.
Okay, so you want me to leave all the dirt for you?
Yeah, because okay. So as an example, let me just grab this dirt here. This is gonna just constantly fill in with like a bunch of dirt.
Yeah, I noticed. I took a bunch.
Yeah, so you can take whatever you need, and I can just replenish it if I need to. But let me. Okay, so here. Okay, look at the empty. There's no dirt, right, in that segment right there. So if I were to paste it in.
Ah.
Fancy
Ooh.
schmancy.
Yeah, so,
So
it
you
can.
could just make a copy of the middle ring here and just bloop, 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 up.
Yeah, and this is one of those things where I was just like, I kind of wish I had taken a little bit more time to see if I could understand the mod a little bit more. I think there is actually a way for me. Okay, I think there's actually a way for me to copy and paste it from a different location, because right now I'm kind of doing it in this kind of dumb way, but I mean it's working, so I'm not really gonna question it too terribly much. There are a couple of things that we certainly could use. Number one being a dread lamp. Pretty badly could use a dread lamp, but
I thought we had one. All right, I'll go make a couple.
yeah, I think we only need like maybe 2, if that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fill these in, and if someone else would like to make harvesters, I believe there are 22 levels, and then 22 levels each has 4, so 88. So if anyone would like to start putting together 88 harvesters, that would be fantastic. And if someone else would like to
I'll
work
do
on the
that.
growth crystals, that'd be fantastic.
I'll do the harvesters if you want to do the growth crystals text.
Yep, I got it.
This is annoying. every time I hold shift to double click something, it makes, so now I have field ridge. Ooh, edible? I don't know what it's for. Okay, I have
Hey.
dread lamps.
Ooh, Scooter with the 40-month resub. Nice. Donkey. And actually, while we're on the topic of this, I'm going to check one thing real quick. All right, so for all intents and purposes, in theory, I'm going to cut the episode here. And then what's going to happen is hopefully there's going to be like some sort of time lapse. Because I have people to help me here as well, hopefully I don't have to leave the chunk. And if I do, hopefully someone else is here. And if that's the case, we should be able to just keep a good time lapse going here. That's all consistently sped up. But yeah, we'll see. I'm going to do a little bit of light research and then I'm going to crack on with the build. So here we go. Okay, so we have ourselves the structure for what we're going to be doing. We actually ended up being able to also make the bonsai foundation as well. So these giant things of dirt are obviously going to be for the mystical agriculture. But then, of course, we have these like little wooden platforms right here that are going to be our bonsai plots. The center hole is for making sure that we can feed in a Fluix cable all the way through. I'm not expecting there to be a terrible lot of stuff going on here, but I did want to budget extra space in case we did end up needing it. So we do have a little bit of give right there as well. Pretty cool. So this means that all in all, we're just about ready to go, but we are having some troubles getting together and whipping together the different materials we need in order for us to move forward with everything else. So what I mean by that is like we need lots of, as an example, like A2's logic processors, or we may need I don't know, what's another good example? The stuff that Tex needed, the Prismarine and stuff like that. So there are a bunch of different things that we could end up needing, slash wanting, in order to create this whole, to get this whole area functional. And to that point, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, leave this as it is, and then we're going to go and just kind of, we'll spend some time to go through automation. Which is going to be an AE2, right? And what I mean by this is hooking up machines, being able to on-demand craft a whole bunch of stuff so we don't have to tend to it ourselves. And I think that's going to be an interesting thing because I'm not so sure if everyone else has done a whole lot of automation things with the AE2. Have you done anything, Artie?
Well, outside of that time you came and redid everything because I did it wrong. Not too much.
What?
On Stone Block when I did the automation with AE2, and it was horrific.
Oh, yeah, the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the brain thing can't happen anymore, oddly.
What do you mean? Oh, because we don't have the...
I have no channels anymore. Question marks?
How do we
Oh,
get mobs?
my goodness. Oh. Did we move a filing cabinet or something?
What do you mean? Where?
On top of the base?
On the new one? No.
No, on
On
the...
ours?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because there's like a filing cabinet that went missing up top, it looks like, and it just started like spewing all the drops like everywhere. Okay,
well,
anyways.
I can't even go up top.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it's fine. It's fine. All right. So for those of you who are watching, that's going to be it for this particular episode for right now. We're going to just go ahead and let things run for a little bit. And next time we're going to get into automation. So thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you'd like to get notifications and all that good stuff, then just go ahead and
I don't
hit
think
the
we.
little bell icon as well. And of course, so today we move forward, got my stuff back, which is pretty nice. And then we also are going to need for ourselves to now get some more resources, get that whole thing squared away, and then next time we'll hopefully be prepping to get our affairs in order for some of the other stuff. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, take care and ciao.